To all, I am from Naipunya Vikasam project of Schoolnet India Limited. Functional English 5th class. Our topic is what time is it? Telling time. How do we learn it? Now I am going to explain you about what is the time. Children, in general, time is ongoing sequence of events taking place. The past, present and future. The basic unit of the time is second. There are also minutes, hours, days, weeks, months and years. We can measure time by using clocks. See, here is the face of the clock. Generally, we use analog clock to explain the clock. This is an analog clock face. The numbers round the clock face are hours. There are 12 hours marked on the clock. See, in this clock, the lines around the edge are minutes, which indicates in the color of pink. There are 60 minutes marked on the clock. This is because there are 60 minutes in hour. Skip count by 5. We now know that 60 minutes are on the clock. There are 5 minutes from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 and so on. Count with me by 5s around the clock. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. If you observe the clock, you can find two hands. One of the hand is short and the other one is long. The short one is in red color and the long one is in pink color. The small hand points to the hours and the big hand points to the minutes. When the big hand points to 12, the time is 3 o'clock because here the short hand shows 3 and the long hand shows 12, which means the time is 3 o'clock now. Now we learn about quarters. In watch we have 4 quarters. If we were to slice the clock into 4 equal sections, we would have 4 quarters. Each quarter represents a 15 minutes of session. So, 12 to 3 is called first quarter. 3 to 6 is called the second quarter. 6 to 9 is called the third quarter. 9 to 12 is called the fourth quarter. So, each quarter represents 15 minutes. Totally, 4 into 15 equals to 60 minutes. That we call as 1 hour. See, in this clock, quarter part is covered with green color. When the big hand moves from 12 to the 3, it is quarter past the hour. This is because the big hand has moved quarter of the way around the clock face. In the next picture, we observe that half of the clock is covered with green color. When the big hand moves from the 12 to the 6. It is half past the hour. This is because the big hand has moved half of the way around the clock face. In the third picture, 1/3 of the clock is covered with green color. When the big hand moves from the 9 to the 12, it is quarter to the hour. This is because the big hand only has quarter of the clock face to move to get the next o'clock. Digital clock. Here what we are observing is called the digital clock. The hours are to the left of the column. The minutes are to the right of the column. You can see this on a cell phone or on your microwave at home. Learning about AM and PM. 12 AM is midnight. We are sleeping at this time. 12 PM is noon. We eat lunch at this time. When we say AM, we are referring to the hours before noon. When we say PM, we are referring to the hours past noon. AM and PM. Easy way to remember AM. Actually, AM means anti-meridian. But children, easily remember to this AM. Just you can remember in the different way. A means after, M means midnight. So AM. In the same way, PM means post-meridian. But easy way to remember, P means past, M means morning. Let's draw it on our clocks and draw our own examples. Children, here is a small conversation about school time. What time is it? Here we have a boy and a girl in this picture. The girl's name is Niharika and the boy's name is Tirish. Let's see the conversation between the boy and the girl. Niharika, what time is it? We are going to be late. Tirish, it's a 8:15. We are on time. Don't panic. Niharika, but I thought we had to be at the school by 8:30 for the school assembly. We will never make it there with all this morning traffic. Tirish, sure, we will. Rush hour is almost over. Anyway, the assembly starts at 8 o'clock. We will reach there in 5 more minutes. Now, it's your turn to practice the time. I have given the pictures of clock here. Just read out the time, what it mentioned there. Practice well and learn well the time. Thank you.